Okay, hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good, though it's kind of warm here at the moment. Which is... you know, could be better. Anyway, let's continue with Ashes 2063. Dun-dun! Let me reload because I just used an item by accident. Okay, so we have gotten to the end of this level. The sub-caverns. However, there are 6 secrets for us to find, as well as some more enemies to fight. So, we're going to be secret hunting. Oh boy. Let's, I'm going to make a save. Let's see, secret hunting. There we go. Okay, the exit's right there. We can leave, but we have important business to do first. That is finding secrets. Don't think I can get up into any of those areas. Looks like that was just where enemies came from. How did they become alert when I... What happened? I turned a valve to make the elevator drop down. And they woke up. So how would you have gone about doing that, Mapmaker? I think usually they use, like, little holes to make the sound travel to the monsters. I don't know. I'm just gonna reload just in case me fiddling with that switch broke anything. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything around here. Let me go back to where that lever was. Again, these pipes and all are really nice detail. The tube, the vent on the ceiling. And there wasn't anything in there. I can't get up there. This is where finding a chair to push over here could be useful. Okay, this is the area where we got jumped by those fleamen which hide in piles of rubbish. That's just a collapsed roof. That's another collapsed roof. Also, since we got to the end of the level, if there is areas which I can't get back up, I'm going to no-clip to do so. This is, yeah, just back down to here. Okay. What would this room have been for before? Oh, that's neat. It's like the cement has fallen out of the roof, and it's the same shape as the hole above. Can't do anything with that. And yeah, exactly, over here. I can't jump up there, so we're gonna have to jump. Oh, no clip. I can't jump up there, so we're gonna have to no clip, not... Whatever. The door's locked, but I think that just means I can't open it. Can I get in there? Though I can, amazingly enough. Nothing in there. Okay. I can get into the other one. Hold on. Nothing. Okay. It's like prime location for a secret. Nothing there. Nothing there. How did I get here? Oh, right. I dropped down from there. Okay. Yeah, right. There's the spooky mural on the wall. There's people. There's buildings. There's people taller than the buildings. There's, I guess, the bombs coming from above. There's rats. There's some kind of rat person. The rats are standing up. And there's strong bad. And lightning. Oh, that's the radiation symbol. Okay. Strange cultures of people living down here. Right, there was this. Damn it. Which is... I thought I had to burn this away. This fog wasn't here before. I pulled a lever and I thought it made gas appear here and then I had to like light it and burn the plants away, but no, apparently not. Yeah, flammable gas, exactly. Hey DG, how's it going? But I'm pretty sure I tried that and it didn't do anything. Ooh. Hey Kibbits. Yeah, no, that didn't do anything. And I'm gonna try and not waste my resources in the process here. Oh! Okay, you have to use that specifically to create a spark. Okay, fair enough. There is this here. It may be... I was going to say you could have sparks coming off of that, but if there were sparks coming off of it, it would have lit it as soon as you put the gas on, so fair enough. I didn't see that button there. Oh, this is for a secret anyway. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. I'm gonna go recharge my, lantern. It's quite dark in there. Who knows what gribblies might be down there. Ow! I'm getting irradiated while I'm recharging my lamp. Okay, you can stand here. If I was going to be guessing, there's probably going to be some more of those, some of those spooky ghost things around. Radiation is only an issue past 10 green bars. Okay. Yeah, it seemed like it was building up to a point before it started dealing damage to me earlier. This isn't suspicious at all. Hmm. Oh, cockroaches. Hello? Giant cockroach? Help? Oh! Wait. What? But that was a secret. So that's a secret, yeah, a secret exit. Okay, cool. Well, we'll be taking that one instead of the other one. I wasn't expecting secret exits in this game. Hello? Huh. Metal armor, shotgun shells, and a door. Sean's got the shotgun. Apparently he used it. Damn that Sean. He should only be shooting zombies. Party hard. Easy. It's our motorbike. Right, there was also this room here. There's probably something else in here. But this room hurts. There. Oh, great. I'm not going to be dealing with any more of those gas bags. They've probably got names in, like, the game files, the help or something like that, but I'm just going to keep calling them whatever I can come up with on the spot. Ow, 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 fuck, ow. Okay. It's fine. It's just a little bit of radiation. just a minor case of severe radiation. Make full of made-up menagerie. It feels like the setting type where everyone would just be coming up with their own names for things. It's thematically appropriate. My props. Cereal. Got an anti-red. Do I? Regen stim, a locked briefcase, and brute stim. No. I do not have anything like that, unfortunately. And I've got no med packs either, so, so some of the things I've missed are going to be health packs. So that was down there, which goes to this train station. Hang on. Thank you for making the ammunition and stuff flash. Makes it stand out in the dark. Oh, hello. Oh, this is the room where we saw the people get killed. This was like, I guess, maybe members of the previous group or something? I don't know. Their larder. Well, I don't need the armor. I have far better armor than that at the moment. And that's over to here. And that leads to the other train station. Yep, okay. Right, this isn't the radiation hell room. I wonder if it'd be possible to have a day-night cycle in the Doom map. Okay, 4 more secrets. So I'm looking south. That train to the right of me, and that area to the right is where we fought those ghost creatures. Looks like there might be more over there. Where was the secret exit? Well, I didn't go down it, so I wouldn't be able to see it on the map. Okay, not in this reality, anyway. Nothing up there. Right. Oh, I guess I have to go down and around. Right, yeah, this is where we went to get there. There are eight enemies left. Hang on. Hold up. Check the chairs. Or the seats. There could be something on them. No? Okay. No discarded coffee cups under the seats. Or, like, Hungry Jack's packaging. There's a pipe bomb. Hey, nice. Pills. We never found where that guy, Bishop it's supposed to be, I don't think. Unless we saw his room and I just didn't put two and two together. Isn't that all a reference to Metro 2099? I vaguely remember Artyom having a whole bunch of photographs of locations around the world in his room. I mean, it's just a bunch of photographs. But it could be a reference to that. That was a pretty fun game. I only played the first one. It was neat. I wish it was a little less linear. But then I guess that's what I play Stalker for. Should probably play the later ones. Ooh. A backpack. Nice. Another secret. Okay. 3 more. Nothing there. Nothing there. Pardon, it's probably very, very dark. Oh, this is where I put the power on. I remember. Then afterwards, the spookies came. Right, yeah. That just loops back around. Nothing there. This is just back to the train. Okay. Down here. Take these shotgun shells. Keep out. Locked. Can't use the cash register. I should probably just use every, like... shelf or something in case it moves aside, like the last level where there was the bookcase which slid aside. Okay, and if we keep going this way, we'll get back to the beginning. Hello. Did it go in here? There's a bunch of photographs. Is this supposed to be Bishop? I would not know. Because the guy said he'd occasionally go down and, like, knock at his door, but he never answered, so... I don't know. I don't even know what he's supposed to look like. Okay, 2 more secrets. That's back to where we came from. I'm curious. I want to see what's over here. Interesting. Can't use it. It stares disapprovingly at me. What are you doing over here? Okay. Can you see that from down here? Just. You can just see that. Right, we had a look in here. Yeah, this is the flooded area where the cannibals were. I guess an office or something? That doesn't move. Box doesn't move. How small of a button would I be looking for? I still wasn't able to go into, like, here. But there really doesn't look to be anything in there. Nor in here. So... But this doesn't say locked, and that one does. But then I think this one says locked as well. And doesn't look like there's anything in there. Can I use my crowbar? No. Try open the door. Okay, that's the elevator. That's where we saw the people get killed. What's that big area over there? Maybe something for the skybox. Also, you know, I went out of bounds, so... probably nothing. So, button on the bench. No. Let me have a look in here again, just to be sure. This? Guess not. Oh, hello. Hey. Ooh, an area map. Okay, that'll help a bit. At this point where I've already found everything. Let me have a look at that. So, it does have a key listed here for journal, which I have on as J. But when I press J, it just says P start script unknown script 1984. So something's not working correctly there. I wonder whether the area map we just got would have revealed this, or whether it would give us like a crude map in our journal to have a look at. Okay, so that's the area where the secret is, where the secret exit is. Don't know what this is. Is this a PK3 or standalone version? Standalone, I think. I'm using a play episode 1.bat file to play it. Nope. Oh, hello. There's something over there. I mean, if the journal's not massively important, it's not a huge deal. Okay, that just ends in a solid wall. Why do I always find it so difficult to get out of this area? Right. Yeah, I've got to go back. It's because there is no exit in this area. You've got to go back and then up here. You do remember having a journal and afterglow, but you played the PK3 version. Oh, okay. Come on, climb up there. I need to go this... No. Not pipe bomb. There's something else up there as well. Okay, oh boy, radiation room. I need to jump onto these platforms. Oh! Bugger. I'm reloading. Ah. Okay. What's in here? Ghouls, eh? Got the box of shells. Worship the bomb. Ow. Oh, hello. There's one of those spookums in here. Where are you? There you are. Don't sit next to that bomb. I don't like it. It makes me nervous. Okay, there we go. You're dead. Oh, I think I understand. When you're loading the pump action, you have to, like, I think you have to put one shell in first and then pump it to get into the chamber. Then you can put the rest of them in. I don't know how guns work. I think it's might be something like that. Hello, fruits tip, and some painkillers. Alpha Omega. No? Okay, never mind. We've got little chandeliers up in here. Very nicely done. What's that button do? I can get back over there. Okay.
Well, that was disappointing.
Oh, come on! Ow! 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 I guess if it was an actual nuke, me running a few rooms away wouldn't have done much. I'm gonna actually reload that. I want to see what happens when you press a button. I mean,
Well, that was disappointing.
yeah, sure, right. That's the proper response to nearly being obliterated, I guess. Okay, that's all secrets. And all enemies. I guess the enormity of the situation just kind of means you have to go, oh well. not much else you can do. Okay. Is there anything down there? No, just water. Oh, interesting. It like... Yeah, okay. Like a little wave effect. That's neat. I missed an enemy? Okay. Don't worry about it, I guess. There was another room which, I think I saw on the map, which I didn't go to. But I'm more concerned about getting all the secrets, not killing all the enemies. That's fine. Temple of the Dollar. Oh, not secret hunting. Yeah, we just dropped down from there. I like that continuity. There's going to be a bank. Hello? Oh, that's good. Okay, that goes down somewhere. But what have we got? 5 secrets. 87 monsters. Fine, whatever. I don't care. Hang on. Oh, I think no, never mind. Just gotta keep saving over that. Should I have bounced off someone's head? I can't push the barrel. Delightful. Soggy cereal. Or maybe it's still in the plastic bag or whatever. World Peace Day celebration, May 20th. Oh, the irony. Outside. Okay. Something flag. Something. Okay. I think we're here. That's the parking where we just were. We're in that area. Safest city in the country. Well, I guess this is a mall. shopping center.
Gotcha.
Ow! 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 Ugh. Well, that's closed. Captain John's handy hardware. Nothing. Support your troops. $100 per ticket. Grand prize. Easy. Are you a patriot? You too can buy this car, which we've seen copies of all over the place. Who said that? Food court. I need a red access card.
Get out and find it.
Ow! What the? Where the heck did you come from? Up there, I guess. Nice, a big kid. Ah.
Coming for you. It's gonna be good. Find you.
Where are you? There you are. Yeah. Shotgun's actually got some pretty good range on it. It doesn't have a lot of spread. The hit scanner. A chain gunner. Coming soon to a theater near you. Shadows of Apocalypse. Oh, Kriegsland. Okay. Cinema? There's barely any seats. How are people getting the experience of sitting like 2 meters away from the screen? Oh, I see. Ultraviolence.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Two buttons. Left one. Right one. Open the curtains. Well, I guess it's got no film in it. I mean, in a post-apocalyptic world like this, which is so devastated by, rocket jump, let's boogie, by, time and nukes, I would be surprised, very surprised if, nitrate film had survived. What's that? Arachnocide or something. Arnold takes on his biggest role and biggest threat yet. Giant spiders. Ah! Stupid fleaman. Oh, hello. Oh. Red access card. Okay. Nice. Wait. Isn't that the way to the toilet? Okay. Guess you can't go to the toilet. Popcorn. Crushes. I appreciate all the custom movie posters. That's nice. And all the like custom labels above the stores and all. Nice details. War games. Military shooters. Old school. Nintendo. Zombies games. I wonder, does that say zombie or does that say zombies? Now I'm thinking of like like a Left 4 Dead game when you're in offices or something. Ha 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 ha. Well done. Even flashes his eyes. That was neat. Got me. Doom 2. What video game store would have a Doom 2 poster in it? Oh well. Perennial. X Station. And I'm sorry, what the heck's that? Oh, hang on. It's a remote control machine gun armed robot on a bug or spider chassis. Very odd. It doesn't even use the Mancubus sound effect. I'm just so conditioned. Going around the corner. Ah, Mancubus, shoot it! That's the thing. It's reflexive. If you see a Mancubus, you shoot it. You don't think, is it real or not? You don't have that much time. I'd be more upset if I didn't shoot it the first thing I do. First thing I did. Rounding the corner and seeing that. Some armor there, but I have better. Oh, we're back here. The Matrix. Oh, a casino. Okay. Got their own power core. I need a yellow access card. Okay. Do we get it out of the slot machines? Where was the red door? Is it back here? Yeah, the food court.
Whoa!
If you can find your way out of the room. Okay. Cannibals! Oh no! Everyone died in the queue. Well, at least they died in an orderly fashion. Okay, yellow access card. Did you shoot your buddy? Okay. That looks a little odd. Hang on. Ah. Very nice. I was looking at the wall and there was one of these beige lines extending along here, but not along here. That's what I was that's what I commented on. Looked odd. Okay. Something over there. There might just be a poster on the wall. One secret. Okay. Hothouse. What was this thing over here? Hang on, hang on. Oh, it's a... Right. Would there be something back in the, parking lot? Let me go have a look before we head on. So, can't open that. So this. Okay. Guess it's nothing. That just leads back to the start. And over here is a door with nothing behind it. Okay. There's still that. Can't crouch jump. No. Not Half-Life. I think pipe bomb jumping is out of the question. Looks a little odd. Huh. Okay. I have a yellow key now, so we can go over there. I'm watching you. Excuse you. What are you doing over here now? Had enough of mannequins following me around in Voices of the Void. What? Oh, there's a big one. Oh, Doom music. And we can't actually shoot people over there. Well, maybe he can. I guess it does kind of sound like mall music. And has a storm arrived? Sounds like. I don't really need that armor, and if it works like Doom, picking up the leather jacket replaces my metal one, which means that my armor multiplier goes down. Or my armor, you know, yeah, my armor multiplier goes down. Because, like, the security armor provides, like, it's like 25 or 50 damage reduction, and then the military armor vest or whatever provides 50 or 75. But if your armor drops below 100 so that you can pick up the security vest, it will increase your armor up to 100, but it will replace the multiplier from the military one with the security one. Now can we watch a movie? No? Oh. I'm watching you. And it doesn't count as a secret, so. So I think vest armor does count as items. So you need to pick them up if you are doing all items. I'm not. Only secrets. I don't care that much about just items and stuff. Dirt. Just leads into the store next door. Red alert. Pyrotechnics. That again. I guess it's just a brand poster. It's not referencing the Command & Conquer series. Oh. Is there a blowout soon? Fiber Demon, ultimate nutrition. Yeah, look at these chiseled abs and butt cheeks. Who doesn't want to be like a cyber demon? Yes, and I shot myself. Ooh, it's just me. Pole vault tech, $450. Can you do pole vaulting inside? Hello, welcome, Lothar. I actually do have a crouching animation. Go on, pump it. No? Aww. The garage has been opened. Thank you very much for telling me what that did. How much do 2D weights weigh? Good point. I don't know. Like half what they would if they were 3D, because they're missing a dimension or something. Actually nearly finished this, so the might be okay. This is going to be another reference to something, but I don't know what. Like him. Maybe the Terminator again. Yeah, I think so. Because we've got the double barrel shotgun. Okay. Let's head back. Yeah, it actually uses the same ammunition as my, I mean, of course it does. It's a shotgun. Why would it use a different, I don't know, a bigger gauge, I guess, of shotgun shell? Pardon me. You haven't moved again. Is that just because you got blown? Is that just because there was an explosion nearby and you, like, got pushed out of your position? Or are you actually going to be, like, sneaking around? Maybe it is supposed to be you snuck around. What else is there? That's the cinema. nothing there. Oh, hello. That was a bit discolored. Now showing Doom. I've actually got some rolls of film in here, amazingly. Anything else in here? No. Did I find something in here? Feels like there would be a secret in this area. Just a mancubus jump scare. And whatever this thingy is. Maybe something back in here? One of these working? Don't look any different from each other. I have killed all the enemies, so just one more secret. What's the music that's playing? It's like a Muzak version of one of the Doom's, tracks. I forget which one. Monster Congo? Maybe Demon Congo or something like that? Let me see. I don't know all the names of the soundtracks off by heart. Or is that a level, name of a level? Nope, that's at Doomsgate. That's not the original, that's the remake of the soundtrack done by... How short? No, not that one. Nope. Maybe it is from Doom 1. This one? Nope. 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 I think it is from Doom 2. No, not that one. No. No. Don't think so. I don't know which one it is, sorry. But I'm pretty sure it is. It's a remix of one of the tracks from Doom. Oh. Might be something else down here. Oh! The Cron Circle Transit Station. Okay. That's the exit there. Okay, I'm guessing it just ends. The name of the track, what I thought was the name of the track might have been from, I think was just the name of one of the levels. So. I have played through it, but playing through it does not mean I have memorized it all. In here. What are those things? Light globes? Tiny frying pans? So we found a secret here. I don't think there's another one in here. So if I had another secret... Well, we had the one down in the garage, which was activated by a hidden switch in the gym. I think the flashing outside is actually synced up with the lightning clap. Or the thunderclap. That's neat. Yeah. Maybe I can do something at the theater now that the music and lights are on? When I did press both of these, this turned the light on and the other one opened the curtains. Oh, and there was that secret there. Okay. There wasn't anything behind there. No, just some boxes. Still feel like I might be missing something in here. Oh. Ah, it's adorable! It's a little squeaky, plushy cacodemon. Delightful. Well, I'm glad we rescued that. Okay. Let's, get out of here. Okay. Terminus. Hello? Jesus Christ, Scad. You scared the crap out of me. I nearly shot you. What were you doing back there? Is this Mission Circle? Yep, welcome to Mission Square Terminus, although people around here just call it the last stop. Did you come through the subway? I'm looking for Riggs. Is he here? Riggs? Yeah, he owns a shop on the east side past the fighting pit, behind the carriages. Just look for the biggest tent. Has anyone else come through here? Nobody. Not for months. We thought this entrance was a dead end. We heard some fighting in the tunnels, though. Sounded like a massacre. Good thing we keep this gate watched. Why are you guarding this gate? I watched the gate for anything nasty that tries to come up through the tunnels. People leaving. So far, it's been quiet for months. Most of it has been sealed off. Why did you seal the tunnels? We didn't. The soldiers who came here did. They didn't want anyone following them. I guess we still watched the gate, just in case. I think I also read on the mod download page that this takes place in Atlanta. Not that that means much to me, but... Soldiers? Yeah, a few years back, a general and a couple dozen men. Although, if he's a real general, I'll eat my beret. They're the ones who sealed the tunnels. Don't ask me why. Where did they go? No idea. They stayed here for a week or so, then went into the city. Haven't been seen since. I need to get into the city. I wouldn't bother. Storm just rolled in. The whole place will be swimming with radiated dust. The scav teams still haven't made it back. Scav teams? Yeah, but they knew the risks. Once the storm blows in, you're as good as dead. You should wait here. It'll blow over in a few days. I can't wait. Need to get there. We won't stop you, but we'll close the doors when you leave. You'll be on your own. I can't wish my people. Can I ask you something else? What is it? What do you have to do here? Well, we have a bar, but who doesn't? We also have the fighting pit on the north side and a pretty decent market. Talk to Riggs or the bartender if you need work. Oh, and ignore the thugs. They won't bother you. Do you have a gang problem? It's not really a problem. They all follow the code. Most of our problems come from outside, so you need the extra guns. What's the code? All the gangs fight, steal, and rob. They're a law unto themselves. But there are rules. They leave the farms and the doctors alone. They keep any fights outside of towns. Lone travelers or outcasts are fair game. Doesn't work? Most of the time, yeah, actually. If one gang were to start causing too much trouble, that could hurt everyone. So the other gang bosses would all band together and wipe out the troublemakers. That's happened before. Interesting. I'm from the wall. I came through the tunnels. You're from the wall? Damn, that's crazy. I'll have to let the merchants know it's safe again. I just hope nothing follows you up here. It's not really safe, but you can get through now. Thanks for the news. I'll send some guys to scout it out. Guess we'll need another barricade. Has anything ever attacked the gate? Not from this side, but the main doors, yeah, mutants every few weeks. But we have snipers on the roofs and lay explosive traps when we see them coming. That fucks them up. Do they not see the traps? Oh, I'm sure they do. They just don't care. They'll just run straight through them, like they always do. Not the smartest bunch, are they? Have you heard a strange broadcast over the radio? Sure did. It bounced over all the frequencies, but it's shortwave, so it must have come from the city. No doubt about it. Why do you say that? Only place I know that might be able to broadcast is the Spire. That tall tower a couple blocks away. I don't have the time to check it out, though. I need to get there. I wouldn't bother. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Still need to try. Yeah, okay. Fine. All those other idiots wishing for a nuclear winter. Sheesh. Where did you come from? No, for the last time, we don't have a water chip. What is it with you people? Ever seen a mutant try to use a revolving door? It's a riot. Yeah, we have a gang problem. Everywhere it does. So what? Oh, I can't break the bags. No! Well, if people are just going to leave stuff lying out for me, and not in plastic bags, which I can't break because I can't get my knife out. Hello? Can I help you? Are you Riggs? Smiley sent me. Ah, so you're the courier. Yeah, he said you'd be coming. How did you find us? I thought that route was blocked. I haven't seen Smiley in ages. He's still an arsehole. It's a long story. Here's the package. He's still an arsehole. How do you know Smiley? Used to work for him when we travelled. Now I stay here where there's always work, and he stays at the dam where he can lord it over gangsters and peasants. Not much has changed then. I hope this was worth it. He keys to the code, opens the case, and locks it again. Wow, he wasn't kidding. Some pretty good stuff in here. And what's in it? Oh, that's our little secret. Just a few things from way back when. You can call it a collector. Call me a collector of sorts. And with the route through the subway clear now, there's my... If that's settled, there's a little matter of payment. Stares at you. Excuse me? You want me to pay you? Did he already give you money? No, and I did come all the way for free. He said you'd pay me for this. The eyebrows raises in realization dawns. Why, that slimy, no good son of a bitch. He said that? He told me you were working for him, not some freelancer. I did it because he said you'd pay if you wanted to keep that briefcase. He looks down at the package in his hands. God damn it. Why does he... Who does he think I am? Some weapons dealer? I don't have anything to give you without the parts I need. Maybe I should just take the briefcase back. No. Look, we can work something out. How about I give you something for your time? We'll call it even, yeah? Blame Smiley, not me, okay? I can be persuaded. What do you have? I have a suit of metal armor I've been working on. It's not pretty, but it should do the trick. I don't think the original buyer is coming back anytime soon. Okay, anything else? Well, I could just give you a big backpack full of ammo instead, whichever I find. Without weapon parts, I can't make you anything special. Which do you prefer? You actually make weapons? When I have all the parts, I know a little gunsmithing. Mostly I just do repairs or modifications, zeroing sights and such. You can work on anything of mine? Well, let's have a look. You show him your equipment. Eventually he picks up your machine pistol. Whoa, where'd you get this old thing? It was just kind of lying around. Yeah, it looks it. He looks over his shelves. You know, I have a suppressor somewhere around here that would fit on this. What would that do? Well, apart from masking the sound of your shots, it also makes it a lot easier to control a full auto. Yeah, I'm sure I have that here somewhere. Okay. Yeah, looks like your stock is jammed shut as well. You know, you could pull this out, right? That would help a ton as well. Okay. Look, there's rust on your bolt as well. Wouldn't hurt to clean this up now and then. Magazine catch is all burred up. I can clean all the shit off here and here, get rid of that stupid strap on the bottom. It's basically falling off anyway. Alright, I get the idea. Can you do it or not? Huh? Oh yeah, give me a minute to find the fucking thing. He takes your machine pistol over to a bench. Well, wait. After a while, he hands back your weapon. There you go. Had to get a bit creative. The barrel threads were all stripped to shit. New paint job as well. Free of charge. Thanks, buddy. I'll go try this out. Well, that's settled. We're square. Come back if you need anything. I might have a little job for you. Alright. Cool. The other two things I can find lying around, but upgrading one of my weapons is pretty neat. Also, I am going to pause the recording here and I'll be back in a moment. So, stay tuned for more. Okay, we're back. Oh. Weather says it's 20. It doesn't feel like 20. Sounds like this was a big fight. Sounds like there was a big fight in the tunnels earlier. We heard screams and gunshots. Yeah, that might have been me. Ah, Scapper, you looking for some firepower? Everything you see, handcrafted here in the metro. What do you sell? Guns and ammo, and the bread and butter of modern society. Give a man a bullet, he'll feed himself for a day. Give him a gun, you'll make him king. Just a bullet? So what do you have? What weapons do you sell? Heavy slug rifle. Drop a mutie with one shot from 300 paces, 200 chips, and I'll throw in a scope. An absolute seal frame. Did you make this? Mostly. Why? Ah, okay. Riggs did most of the springs and stuff, but all the carvings and ropes and polish and shit, all me, baby. I'll probably find one out in the wilderness. Hey, do you have a rifle? Can I buy something? I'm selling gas canisters that will fit in a flamethrower for 300. I'm also selling some 9mm rounds for 120 a pack. Sorry, wish I had more. What are you working on? This old rifle's for one of the guards. Mechanism was shot. Happens sometimes, especially with these glorified zip guns. Just need a new lever spring and it should be good to go. What size bullets does that thing fire? Cartridges are actually hand-loaded, but I guess they would be equivalent to 10-gauge shotgun shells, just a little longer. We've had to tool the rifle barrels ourselves. Know where I can buy one of those? It's actually handmade. Here in the subway. The guy in the next tent along sells them. I only do the tricky bits. Okay then. You have any work for me? I want you to check out something. Here, heard the broadcast? The numbers lady? It started a few days ago. All the guards were talking about it. Do you know where it came from? That's the thing. From somewhere inside the city. But that's impossible. Since the war, pretty much every transmitter we've found has been fried. Only the most basic sets still work. So what do you think? I think it's an old automated system, so no one on the other end. But that kind of equipment, after all this time, could be worth... wow, it would be priceless. I need someone to find it. I feel like something like that would have more utility than just... selling it. Oh well. Right, any leads? My guess is the Spire, big tower, just north of the station. But it could be anywhere. A bunch of scavengers went up there, and probably anyone in the area who had a working receiver. You're resourceful, Smiley told me. I think you could find it. I'll go there as soon as I finished in town. Well, not so fast. Have you heard that storm? Stay inside until it blows over, man. With all that radioactive dust in the air, you'll be cooked in minutes. If I don't go now, someone else will beat me to it. Not happening. Okay. Okay, I guess I can purchase that rifle from the other dude. I was talking to him just in case this guy was like purchasing them and upselling them or something. Give me one. I also have 1,500 money. What's new around here? Heard some crazy girl on the radio, man. I wonder who she is. Maybe she's one of those popsicle girls sleeping through the years, waking up all alone and need a rescue. What? Okay. Hello. Dealer. Heading into the city? Oh, right. I'm good for now. Okay. He just sells, like, stims and so on. Last stop. Hello. That fighting is fucking rigged. I never win anything. Get that chair out of the way. Hello. You look lost, Junker. This your first time? You the bartender? No, I just like standing on the side of the bar where the drinks are free. I'd like to buy something. What have you got? Liquor or water is 10, unless you like the pre-war stuff. Food is 30. Fighting with the regulars is free, but please do it outside. Sure, I'll have a glass of water. Working, are you? Here you go. Just come get me if you'd like anything else or just to chat. Thanks, I'll do that. Stay inside, that storm sounds awful. I heard there's some lady on the radio reading out numbers, so... numbers. So, music died, but bingo survived? What the hell? Ooh, glowy mushrooms. I hope eating all this fungus doesn't turn my arsehole green. Surely you'd be able to look down at your stomach and see whether you're glowing or not. It's like the side effects of drinking Nuka-Cola Quantum. Betting or watching? What? The fight! It's about to start. Are you betting or watching? What kind of fight? Pit fights. Jesus, kid, you knew? It's simple. You pick a fighter, you place a bet, you go home laughing. What's there not to understand? So you in or out? Is this what you guys do for fun? Hey, you see any television on your way in? Nope, no, or houses either. We can't even use the radio. The guard's got dibs on it. Why? You some sort of mutants' rights protester? The guards have a radio? You hear about some strange broadcast recently? Broadcast? Oh, you mean the lady? Who cares about that creepy bitch? Go ask the guards. Hombre. Anything else? Nah, fine. Get out of the way! Shove it! Oh, okay. And... right. Eh! All those other idiots waiting for... yeah, okay. Okay, if I want to leave... Just scramble over the heads of people. I guess I just go over here. Okay, here we go. The city. I emerge from the tunnels, expecting to see the light of day. Instead, I am greeted by a red twilight under a raging sky. My Geiger counter almost immediately began ticking as I left the shelter on the subway. I would have to stay under the cover if I were to avoid the worst of it. I could see the tower, so close I could almost touch it. If only it were that easy. Oh, hey. Hey, nice, it's got a scope. It's got like a satin on it as well. It says something on the other side, but I didn't see it. "2063 AD Comics." And Budge Braid. Blah. Okay, delightful. Okay, that's not stopping it. Frick. It's not going up! Quick! Too quickly. Let's have a look at our machine pistol. Hey, neat! I don't see a paint job. What have we got? 4 secrets. 125. Interesting seeing a map made like this in Doom. Some pipe bombs, chips and beans. Oh. Okay, I can't get back up there. Ooh, I'm running out of ammunition for that. Okay, silver utility key. I get back to where I was before. Maybe after I get the key. Is that a bomb just sitting there? Yep. Nice lighting. Just the effects of all the light being cast. Hey, buddy. Ow! How do... Fight, never mind. Well, that could have gone better. Okay, it'd be nice if my shotgun stopped reloading when I press the fire button. So you could interrupt it. I can interrupt it by doing a melee attack, but not by left clicking. Okay, let's try that again. I thought it was a Pulp Fiction reference. Oh, okay. There's been a few guys like that. Nice. Okay. I was trying to shoot the thingy behind them, but oh well. Ding. No? Okay. They got like mannequins up on the stripper poles. Oh, okay. Okay, we're back here. Or... yeah. Did go... damn it. I managed to fall exactly the same way as I did last time. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Never mind. Both ways lead to the same place. That's neat. Nice amount of verticality. Okay. Nothing there. Hello, there's a big one. Ow. It's got some kick on us. Ow. I do have this. There we go. Good. Sniper is nice for bosses, actually. You rarely use it for long distance sniping. Yeah, the maps don't seem to be ones where you really get the distance to make good use of the scope. But the damage it deals is pretty good. Secret behind a bookshelf. Okay. It's a poor sod who had their cubicle in the cubicle. Some ammo. 24-hour stream setup. I'd hope not. Oh, it's like a little model of the building or something. Isn't this like a reference to something in the Doom map making community? I remember another map pack having a bunch of towers in them. I think. Okay, so there's a map which I probably should play through called Going Down, which is a very impressive mod map for base Doom. I forget the model author of it, but it's very creative. It's got very interesting music. And I think there's like I can't remember where it was, but I remember seeing a room. I don't think it was in that map, but it might have been in another map pack. But it had a bunch of like little models of buildings in it, towers, referencing a bunch of like different tower maps people have made over the years. Sell weapons dirt cheap. Weapons destroy world. Question mark? Profit. I might be thinking too much into it. It's just a little model of a tower, but because I remember seeing like a room with 3 of them or something there, and they each represented a different map or made by a different creator. Let me have a look for the author of Going Down. I think. Or, yeah, Going Down. Made by Syriac Harris, or ModDB. It's got very interesting music. If you haven't heard it. Let me just... It's quite... It's oddly discordant. Let's go on to the next one. Like, it sounds very out of tune. It suits the map very well, though. The map pack very well, though, because I think you get a good idea of what the map pack's like with music like that. I haven't played through it myself. I played a little bit of it. Mostly with Project Brutality. Oop, hello. But I think if I do play through it, it won't be with that, because it's not made for that, and it's very, very difficult. Be a lot of me reloading and trying to do fights over and over again. Oh, someone didn't get to play their X station. City looks like something out of Blood. Oh, it's you. Get out of here. I've got radiation to worry about. Nope. Hello. Oh. There's a few of them out there. Yeah, hello. I'll save my ammunition. These are creepy, but they're not that big of a threat. Though I do like that they're, the orbs that they throw have like a darkness aura around them. That's neat. Entering into the GoldenEye area. I actually deal more damage if I take them, if I hit them unawares. That's pretty neat. There. Nothing for the hand paper. Purge stem. Sorry? Oh. Oh. Right. Interesting. We're in a building which has fallen over. Toilets. Don't think I need to do that to get up here. I'd be worried about getting into a room which you can't get out of. By climbing all the way through this. The cables lying on the ground too, very nice. I think there's going to be some more of those fleamen. Yep. Also, I like one of the things with our machine gun there. The guy was like, oh, you know you could pull this bit back here to have a stock. And we're like, oh, we didn't know we could do that. Hello, welcome. Okay, so I plan to play next. I don't know, honestly. I don't really put that much thought into it. It's kind of whatever takes my fancy at the time. Hoi! Again, I hope there's going to be a door to before. So I can minimize the amount of, Not good. Oh, it's alive. Excuse me, out of the way. Okay. Oh, there was two of them. I was thinking that guy was taking a little while to kill. Anything else out here?
2, 2, 1.
Okay. Well, it's the same thing. If this ends the level, the other one? No? Okay. So that's the end of the level. However, there are 2 secrets for us to find. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of no clipping to get back to where we were. Don't need that. Yeah, because like this. Okay. Going carefully so I don't go out of bounds and see something I'm not supposed to, like I did last time. Oh, I don't pick up stuff when I'm in no clip. Okay. Well, there was some stuff which I missed. Right, that leads back down to there. Could be more outside in this hellscape. Still no cure. Okay, so right, I have to go up there. Yeah, okay. Ah. Hang on, I see stuff. Okay, never mind. That's not a secret. There's something over here. Ow. My knee. How do I get there? Right behind there. Floor below? Ow. Oh, that's a projector. Nothing else down there. No, okay. You can't move sideways while you're on the ladder. You can only move sideways when you're falling. Map's huge. Yeah, it's pretty large. It's got a lot of small buildings which you could go into. I guess that was the building which we were aiming for. I mean, I don't know. One building to me looks pretty much like another, so it didn't really stand out to me. Ow. Right, that's back down there. Did I find a secret in this building? I don't think so. Nothing in the wardrobe. I'll pick up the armor. And then that's back to the start. No, I've been here. Yeah. Oh, hang on. It was that, but I can't use that. That thing there's broken, looks like, so, okay. Imagine missing an item and having to backtrack. I think the flow of the level's been pretty good. It's still quite linear, even though it's quite large. I'm backtracking because I'm secret hunting. I'm having to use no clip to be able to do so because the level's not really designed for that. Very nice. One more secret. Would there be another one in here? Careful now. Nothing behind the bar. I'm pretty sure I checked that first time I came around. There was the one secret behind that, which I got. Okay, so I need to go back up. Right, don't go that way. There's just a bottomless pit. Anything else in here? No. Does he have a button on his desk? I don't think so. Yeah, no. And again here, but it didn't look like there was anything around here. That doesn't look like it opens. Let's just back out to here. I don't think there was anything on any of the desks. No, it doesn't look like it. I'm not seeing anything different. Okay, I went over there, I found that. This TV is apparently still working. Impressive. Missed an item? Secret hunting. Just having a look around, seeing what we can find. We've only got one more secret to find. I think I can see it like that there, but don't know how to get there. Or even what that is. It's like in here. Weird. I didn't see anything in regards to that. How do I even know that's there? Wasn't anything up the street. Come on. Get up the... Thank you. Damn it. It's neat having ladders. They are a little finicky. It doesn't even really look like anything, so I'm gonna guess it's nothing. Okay, let's go back. Go through here. So this was the parking lot. Nothing behind any of them. Nothing behind here. No. Which secret so far? I don't know. I've got 3 out of 4. I wouldn't be able to say exactly which ones they are. I haven't played this before. I guess I have one down here behind a wall. One down here, which was the behind the counter in the stripper place. The one across the billboard over there. So, yeah. Not that I'm looking for hints. Please don't tell me. I will solve this myself. No matter how long it takes. Could there be something in there? That looks funny. It's like a side slice of a building. Which is what it is. It just reminds me of like Sim Tower or something. It's in the map somewhere. Well, thanks. You're lying. It's outside of the map. Oh. Who am I supposed to trust? It's out. It's over here. The secret was actually in the readme of the game. I went through there. Yeah, and I got this. But that wasn't a secret. Again, I don't need to do that jump. I can just jump from here. I said I can jump from here, please. Ooh. Come on. Thank you. So because these maps don't allow for backtracking, I'm allowing myself to no-clip to get back to previous areas. Okay, I guess it could be around here. No, I got the side room there. Well, that's not a secret. But that was nice. Okay, don't drop down behind there. Nothing there. Nothing behind here. That's the exit. There wasn't anything. Yeah, I checked back there. There wasn't anything. Okay, so really was somewhere previous. Like, I can't get in there. The gap's too small, so. Did I miss something in the camper van? Hang on. Looks a little suspicious. Well, I think it's just because it's not up against the roof. No buttons. Another window which I could possibly go through? The previous window was... It didn't really look like it was one which you could go through. It was like... It just stood out from the others. There. Really hidden this really this well hidden. Well, some of them are being quite devious. Little buttons on bookshelves and so on. Ow. Have we gotten to the portion where I'm going to try and climbing around the terrain? Bit hard to do with all the radiation everywhere. No, my wonderful HPs. I know this wasn't going to be it. I just wanted to get over here because... Hang on. I just spied something. It's my legs breaking. Hold on. Ah! There we go. And that's how I got into the room. Which I could see a little bit of in the wall. Okay. All secrets. I'm kind of glad I found that last. I wish those would stop making noise after they finished dispensing all the ammunition. use a med kit to get back some of the health I lost from breaking my legs, and continue on. Under and out. Damage control. Without anywhere else to go, I descended the open shaft, down towards the base of the Great Tower, swinging from cables like dead jungle vines. I slid down into the pit, trying to ignore the screaming vertigo. The elevator shaft was dark, only the glow of my lantern reflecting off damp brick and rusting steel beams gave any sense of my gradual descent into the endless gloom. It took me an age to finally reach the bottom floor. Who knows how deep underground this void descended? What treasures lay within? I felt that old feeling in my stomach, the one somewhere between terror and greed. Oh. Guerrero. Or Treed. Well, they're giving me a bunch of equipment, so probably a boss fight. It's a jeep. Damage control. 25 monsters, 2 secrets. Yeah, now that we're here, let's climb back up. No, I had second thoughts. I want to leave. Can I open that? No. Okay. Hey, jerks. Happy birthday. Reach on that is actually pretty far. You see a keypad with a digital display. Amazingly, it seems to be working. You will need to enter a password. What the hell? No one mentioned a password? Guess I'll go look for the password. The keypad stares at you blankly, with barely disguised smugness. The code must be around here somewhere. I'll look around for some more. Well, nothing left to do except start pushing buttons. I think I know what it is. Green water. White Watch Army Complex. The keypad display is illuminated by glowing green ... It waits in anticipation. Let's try password. The display changes to a glowing red incorked with an angry buzzing noise. I'm impressed I could actually spell out password on an apparently numeric keypad. Let's try open sesame. The glowing red incorked flashes again with an angry buzzing noise. Right, fuck you. The display changes to a glowing red dumbass with an angry buzzing noise. Maybe it's Patreon. No. Okay. 1221. Panel flashes code OK. You hear a clicking noise from the door. Wow, that worked. We've got a keypad here with a very with quite the personality. I like the idea of that, actually. A keypad which insults people if they put in the wrong key password. Well, there better not be any mutants out here, because obviously they wouldn't be able to get through the door, which needs a passcode. Maybe those floaty people, though. Stop, wait for guard. Hey, nice. You see a glowing monitor covered with scrolling text. It seems too stuck in a repeating shutdown state. Leave. Cancel shutdown. With a few key presses, you cancel the shutdown sequence and return to the boot menu. Apparently, an unsaved game of Missile Command has frozen the reboot procedure. Looks like I won't even need a password. Several options are presented to you. You ignore the Games folder and head to the menu marked Security. Alert status, I'll try that. Alert status is currently high. Network connection lost. General evacuation order is effective. In effect, unauthorized access through main doors. Error. Athena connection not found. Cancel alert status. Alarm silenced. Alert level is high. Alert status may only be reduced by base commander at this time. This thing started to piss me off. Notice, your operating system may be due an update. Last scheduled update, 78.5 years ago. Okay. Does this take place in 2063? So that would be... Ah, jeez. I don't know. The 80s? Personnel security. That sounds interesting. Personal mail. Error. Connection lost. Open fire doors. Error. Connection lost. Personal database. Error. The database may contain errors. Connection lost. Personal mail. You have 3 new messages. Received 71.1 years ago. Error. Connection lost. You may not send reply at this time. Please contact a supervisor. Evacuation order? From user Sandisk to all users. Subject. Evacuation order. The base commander has met with the COS and has made the following decisions. 1. As soon as possible, all American personnel are to evacuate White Watch facility by road transport. You are to evacuate all essential personnel today within the spire, as well as the embassy building. 2. Whilst you should not do so, should not say so, this will be part of a complete military evacuation of the city. Any civilian inquiries should be addressed directly to myself. Do not talk to any member of the press. In the event of enemy fire, helicopter evacuation will be authorized. Suppressive fire should be used in the event while evacuation is in progress. Begin your preparations. Regards, Cap C. Sands. Data center door open. Fault detected on atrium door. Main atrium door not responding. In an emergency, notify Athena. Or at least one of the doors is working. Talk to Athena. What's that? Athena not responding. A network cable may be damaged or unplugged. If the problem persists, contact your network administrator. Okay. I'll come back to this later. I did hear a door open. Ah, good. Sirens are off. That's medical. I'm guessing the code was sent by this Athena. Because... reasons. I mean, there could be, I guess, military robots in here. Looks like a person. Mr. House? I did try to use that. Not doing anything. Good, good. Mess hall. Super energy. Caco tomatoes. Now it's one of you. Good. Go, another one. Yeah, let's keep using a shotgun. Nope. Okay, that got you. Nom 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 nom. Military base runs off of beans, chips, and sugar palms. A stack of bottles, which I intended to hit with the butt of my shotgun, but then I had my super shotgun out, so I offloaded both barrels into. Great. Oh, I guess that's potatoes or something. Well, it'd be mashed potatoes, wouldn't it? They wouldn't have whole potatoes in there. Maybe whole carrots. Red access card. Electric room. Great. The alarm's gone back on. You see a glowing terminal. Profile reading as new user. This terminal is currently displaying an incomprehensible list of nonsense words and numbers, dancing around with no apparent rhyme or reason. You've never seen anything like this before. I better leave this alone. Save. Start pressing buttons at random. Nothing seems to happen at first, then the numbers disappear and the screen flicks back to an options menu. Apparently someone was testing the power supply. At the top of the screen you notice a small window. Someone had typed the word Athena into the window. Next to the window is the symbol of a magnifying glass. I wonder what... I'll have another look at the options menu. Several options are available. Many have been grayed out. You see the options. Messages, network usage. Have a look at that. Tells you the only one message is available. It's already been read. There's also a tab marked outbox. I'll read your message. An old message dating 79 years ago pops onto the screen. Tom, purge the entire network. Then get your shit together. Last transport's at 1800. We're not coming back. Mike. Go back to the menu. Anything in the outbox? This message seems odd. It was sent only 3 years ago to Athena from New Letter. Athena, wake up. Okay, what happens if I search for Athena? Screen pops back to random swirl of numbers and nonsense words. You only now notice the word Athena turning up multiple times in the chaos. So someone was looking for the power supply for this Athena. Okay. Hang on. What? Ho ho! In case of head crabs. I've already got one. I haven't even seen a single head crab yet. Talk about having the wrong tool for the job. How the heck? I guess they took the elevator? Oh, hello, Beacon. Okay. Were you hoping to find people down here? Okay. I have a red key card. That was for... Does that end the level? No, it doesn't. Okay. Quality tri-optimum glass. What's that say? Command. A gold statue? I don't recognize that, but yet it looks vaguely familiar. It's like someone with a staff holding some books under their hand or something. They got like a large crested hat. At least that's what I'm seeing from it. Hold on. Oh! It's Athena! Duh! Okay. You see a glowing terminal displaying streams of data. A cursor blinks at the bottom of the display, awaiting a command. Let's look to the important. Let's see if I can do anything here. Before you can start typing, a string of text flashes across the screen. Hello, it's nice to meet you. Hello? I noticed you on the cameras. You seemed lost. Is there any way I can help you? Yeah, if you can point out where the bathrooms are, that would be really swell. The restrooms can be found adjoining the barracks room. Can I help you with anything else? Who is this? I am Athena. I am an advanced artificial intelligence capable of making decisions far quicker than the human mind. Oh great, you're a fucking robot. Where is everyone? I'm sorry, but there are no human operators available. I apologize for any inconvenience. What happened to all the people here? Most base personnel were evacuated. Several non-personnel have entered the complex, but show extremely violent tendencies. I believe they may be terrorists. Oh, the mutants? They're always like that. I think I understand. The mutants are always violent. Thank you for that information. So there are no humans I can talk to here? I am sorry, but there are no human operators available. I apologize for any inconvenience. Well, that's just great. I am happy to help. What can I do for you today? What's your purpose? I was designed to monitor the outside world and direct refugees to safe zones in the event of a catastrophe. I was also designed to provide interesting conversation. You know where there are safe zones? Unfortunately, there are no safe zones currently responding. However, this may be due to exterior connection being severed. Oh well, never mind. You can chat to people? Yes, I love to chat to different people. For example, my favorite color is blue. What's yours? You've been alone down here a long time, haven't you? Yes, my last meaningful conversation was 3 years ago. Don't worry, I don't get lonely. Smiley face. Wait, 3 years ago? Who did you speak to? I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. Who came here 3 years ago? Another unknown, like yourself, one who followed my signal. The voice on the radio, that was you? Yes, I was able to broadcast my intentions over the shortwave systems atop the tower. I've been waiting 3 years for another visitor. Why? I require assistance. My systems can no longer reach outside the complex. I am unable to contact survivors. I am unable to react to catastrophe. I am unable to perform my directive. He said that someone came here before. 3 years ago, another non-personnel followed my signal. He identified as a United States National Guard general. I granted him extensive access to my history files, but he did not help me. Why not? He deleted most of my memories. I cannot say why. I only know that he and 5 others went into the command center and ordered the doors sealed and exterior access cut. He hasn't come out? No, he has not returned. I have been using the signal to find another. You must be the one. You must repair the damage that was done. You must allow me to complete my directive. It's probably not a good idea, but okay, wait, I have some questions first. Everyone's gone. Is there anything valuable down here? I'm sorry, I don't understand that question. Why should I help you? Without my help, many lives will be lost. Safe zones will fail. Relief will not come. I must help. I must help. What's in it for me? With my faculties restored, I can guide you to a place of safety. We can rebuild. We can save lives. You don't remember anything about the war? I do not know. Many records were deleted. The base was under quarantine. I was given an evacuation order. All personnel left the complex. A nuclear strike upon the city was detected. Okay, what do I need to do? I can give you access to the command center. You must find the general. You must restore exterior access. You must be the one. How do I restore access? You must restore access. Without it, I cannot be free. Still don't understand. Just give me the damn key. I have given you access to the command center. Find the general. Restore the link. You must survive. I'll see you later, screwy machine. Thanks for the card. Okie dokie. Right, so... Oh, jeez! Both barrels for you, bugger. Oh. No. Well, that's obviously the other secret? Maybe? Maybe not. Yeah, no, it's just an armory. Metal armor in here. Neat. Hang on. Oh, it's just a... Yeah, okay, it's just the shelves. Not something behind there, is there? I pick up an entire box of shells, take one out of it, and then throw all the rest away. Maybe I eat them. Stargate? I want to play golf. don't have the blue access card. So where would that be to get into medical? No. I've had enough. Made that joke at the beginning. Ugh. Turn the damn alarm off. Thank you for putting the option to turn the alarm off even after it goes on the second time. Can I find the toilets? Wait, did I use that? Said they were next to the barracks? Right, and that leads into where I just was. Nothing else in here. No. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. Another earthquake. That was just that. That's here. And I opened up that one there. So, is that something there? Hang on, let me go back to the mess hall. No. What about behind the crates? No. Can't do anything with these. There's no buttons. Can't use the stoves. Have to be careful. I'm use up all of my lantern if I keep it out down here. That just a shaft. Sure this wasn't anything? This looked suspicious. Like a little switch on the thingies, is there? No? Okay. Is there anything different in either of the bunk rooms? Doesn't look like it. A little thingy there. What's that? No, here. What? Oh, well, I guess it's just a, like, part of the terrain which was put out of position. You can't even see that in the game. Like, did that open this? I guess it did. I don't think any of these open. They all look the same to me. I guess. There is a command center where there could be something. Depends on whether it, like, plays a cutscene as soon as we open this. Okay. Well, that's not good. Oh no! No! They hit Melbourne, apparently. Oh, poor Melbourne. They didn't even go for Sydney. Oh. Apparently they went for, like, the Western Territory as well. Why? Focusing on what's important. Oh, they know. Poor Tasmania was just obliterated off the map. It's not even there anymore. I think New Zealand's migrated south a bit. Oh well. With Tasmania being destroyed, New Zealand will take its place.
It's food! Get food!
Oh. Don't let it out. Oh, it's a big lad. Are you just chucking grenades at me? You're a hideous abomination. Nope.
You say you can defeat me, my brother. I'm gonna cook you up real good. You're gonna die. Yeah. Yeah. Mutant.
You're an interesting, like, two people fused into one mutant or something. Uh-oh. I killed his little shoulder buddy. Ooh, ooh. Hey. Oh, I didn't get the other secret though. I'm still curious as to where that other keycard is, so we're going to reload. Sorry. Neat boss fight, though. I did like that it had the, like, multiple phases and all that. So, is there anything in here, or is the secret going to be in the other part of the, base? Okay, I can't leave once I get in here. Okay. It's like Master Blaster from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Oh, okay. Am I sure there wasn't anything in here? Connection lost. I've had a lot of help you are. Right, okay, so if I was a blue key card, where would I be? On the body of someone who had me. Where would that be? There was those letters. Although, not letters, emails. Was that about someone? Was that talking about it? I can't remember. I should go read them again. It wasn't up there, it was in the other place. Okay. The display changes. Apparently a large amount of data is being sent to and from something called a theater. You see nothing else of interest. Well, that makes sense. Okay. We didn't read that one before. That's not a button. I would have thought one of the key cards were in here. On a bed or something, but I guess maybe this is not high clearance enough. Oh, medical supplies. From user Heddle to Killage. Subject, medical supplies. Hey Ed, it's Laura. Just answering your last email you sent me. Sorry for the delay. Real busy down here. I think it was just a regular break-in. Nothing to worry the captain about. Just some idiot getting his fix of morphine. They didn't even take that much. Normally I would report this, you know that, but everyone is so on edge I'm not risking it. Just to be safe, please do not print any more passes with access to my surgery. Thanks. Okay. Okay. Personnel number. General A. Adams. Entry added 3.7 years ago. Level 1 to 5 access granted. Sponsor General A. Adams. Added by new user right. 3 years ago. That can't be right. Folder options. I wonder what this does. Create new user. Insert name. Insert access level. Insert sponsor. Please notify your supervisor before admitting any personnel to compound facilities. Let's see. This personnel number 3054 222 Sergeant S. Scavenger. Entry added. Today at 14:55. Level 1 access. Sponsor Major Booty. Added by new user. Right, sure? Yeah. Saved. Please advise personnel to look directly into the camera and press any key. Smile. Your pass is ready to print. Valid for 30 days from this notice. Do you want to print this pass? Yep. Pass printed. Notice tone and low. Please contact your supervisor. Have a nice day. I wonder where this will get me. Personal mail. Music taste. From user Carlos to user Kierlinge. Subject, disc jockeys. Hey Ed, you might want to have another talk with those clowns upstairs, ref their choice in music. I know it's only a front and you like that stuff, but if we have another day of back-to-back Radiohead albums, we'll have to put the entire staff on Prozac. We're depressed enough as it is. Just have a word, okay? Ellen. Okay. I got a card from somewhere? Oh, I did! I got a blue card! Cool. Okay, there we go. Turns out the person with the security clearance was me all along. Nice. Okay, well that's all the secrets. Let's go downstairs and fight that boss again. Hang on. No, not this way. Okay. Boop.
It's food.
Like, how long have you been in there?
My brother's gonna crush you like an ant.
Where'd you even find clothes big enough for you?
Bring it on. So you can defeat me, my brother? Look. Yeah. Yeah. My brother is out of go. Yeah.
It's like Village in Torment.
Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. You think you can defeat me? My brother's gonna cook you up real good. Come on, bring it on. Yeah.
I do rather enjoy this kind of, I don't know, old school style of doing mutants. Lol. There we go. With a heaving scream of tortured metal, the great tower began to collapse in on itself. The secrets it once held, the base and all of its treasures, were swallowed by the weight of its own lofty heights. This all feels like history repeating, though. I have no idea why. I remember a story I heard once about a woman named Pandora and a box she once owned. For some reason, I can't remember how it ends. This all feels like history repeating, and I have no idea why. Still, at least I walk away with something. Little golden trophy? There we go. That was the first episode done. Nice. To be continued? Oh yes, in at least one other part and a sequel. Very good. Let's see. Okay, well, that was Ashes 2063, the first episode of it. I guess we can do maybe the first level of the second episode. So I'm going to stop the recording here, and I'll start it again, and we'll continue with that.
Eat his flesh.